Hello, my warriors. Guess what? It is Let's Talk About It time. So, I'm going to see if I can adjust my steering wheel. Oh, this is far down as it going to go. Okay, I thought I can pull it more down, but that's as far as it can go. Anyway, let me see. I take off my glasses. I can't barely see y'all at all. But, my eyes are tired. Today, we're going to talk about, first of all, I watch, her name is ItsJustinesWorld, all together. And her team of YouTube watchers is, I totally forgot. J Riders. I think it's called J Riders. If I'm wrong, Justine, I apologize. I don't know if you'll say this is a reaction video. It's really not. It's just because I have started watching her. You know, I bond with her to a certain degree, you know, of different things in life. You know, right now she's trying to find herself, and she's not by herself. I'm trying to find myself, but it's in we are doing things in two different directions of finding ourselves. So, if I'm wrong, Justine, I apologize. If for any reason you happen to, you know, pass through here, or somebody say, oh, I saw somebody was talking negative. No, I'm not talking negative. To me, Justine is a positive person. I love how she interacts with her grandson. She and her kids, they, you know, they get along really, really good. So, no, I'm not saying nothing negative here. It's just something she said or is going through. It just gives, it you know, open my eyes, and it makes me think. I remember she was telling me, she always say, I'm homeless. Honey, you got a place to stay. I understand. Homeless is when you don't have a lease in your name, you are really considered homeless if you have no lease in your name. So I feel you. I believe she said that right now she's married, but her husband, I don't know how to word it. Was husband, let's say it like that. Her was husband is, maybe a person that wants to be in control. Okay. Like I said, Justine, if I'm wrong, I apologize. So this is where I'm going to start my topic from there. Why do men want to be in control? That's my topic. Why do men want to be in control? And I feel that a man and a woman, they meet. That man wants to be with that woman so bad, he say. Literally, he'll, whatever she's doing, whatever way she's dressing, whatever the case may be, he don't care. He want her. So, he accepts it. Remember the word accept. That is going to be the key word for this video. Accept. Now, once he have gotten her, he really don't even have time, because it's like he got what he really, really wanted, but he still want to be with her because he really likes her, but he want to do everything else too. So he may slow down his social media temporarily. He may slow down receiving phone calls from different women temporarily. He may slow down on hanging out, so-called, with the fellas temporarily. He even may, you know, maybe used to bring you different things at home, candy, flowers, you know, different stuff. Then that slows down. Again, he got you. So this is when we come to, okay, now I know you're cheating, because you know you were supposed to be home at a certain time, but then you call me and say, oh, I'm at the mall and I just eased by Louis Vuitton and I saw something. I know you was talking about you want. Do you still want so-and-so purse? For example, we're going to call it tote on the go. Oh, yes. You want the one with the 2 colors? Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm going to get you that. Okay. You saying, okay, there's no anniversary. There's no just because. You know, he late coming home. We were supposed to do something today. You know, last night he didn't want me to touch him. So, are you saying to yourself, what's going on? Why he want me? Why he want to give me this Louis Vuitton? Okay. So, when a man feels he in control, meaning that us women, we just go ahead and we put up with it to a certain degree. Okay, he doing something he ain't got no business doing. He want to buy me a Louis Vuitton. Go on right ahead, baby. Buy that Louis Vuitton. Hello, hello. I will be sporting that bag. Or he know he was wrong. Oh, you know, when the fellas, we went out to, you know, a spot in the mountains and we had so much fun, we stayed an extra couple of nights, knowing that you should have had your behind home. So you saying, we stayed an extra couple of nights and, you know, we were just touring the city here and I seen some Gucci shoes and I know you like them shoes, so I'm gonna get you them shoes. So you saying, okay, he done did something again, because all of a sudden now he want to spend all this money. So you say to yourself, do I continue letting him do what he do, or do I just let it go? When is too much too much? And a lot of time, us women, we love that man so much that we put up with it. And the reason we put up with it is because deep down inside, you may look at, okay, you know, we work together, we may have kids together, and not work together as in your job and my job is the same job. We work together in, for example, you know, we don't really argue, fuss, and fight, but, you know, we get along when, you know, we're not in that particular man. But a lot of men, what they do is they wait until once they have a disagreement or they don't like the way something is going, they look outside of the home. And that's the biggest mistake they make. There's no reason to look outside of the home. What you should have done is say, okay, baby, we need to talk. You know, baby, I'm apologizing because the basketball game went overtime. Because I know how basketball works. I know how it works, okay? So, for example, we tied up. And they're going to put 3 more minutes on the clock. Okay? So, within them 3 minutes, we could be tied up again. And they're going to put 3 more minutes on the clock. So, they're going to keep doing it until we can unloose that tie. Okay? So, I know normally we have went over an hour. sometimes in that perspective. But 2 and 3 hours? No. I am still a basketball player. I just don't play. Yes, I get my big butt out there and I do. Girl can hoop now. And my nails were 3 times this length. And I still can play. No, I was playing with my nails this long. I learned how to catch that ball a certain way. I tell them, hey, don't throw that ball at me to the point where I can't grip it. Because I grip with these. Not my nail itself. So, it's like, long as that man feel he's in control, he'll do anything for you. But once he feels that you know something, that's when you're going to see the strange attitude. You're just going to see a lot of things. And then what they do is they, you know, you ask them a question, they don't want to answer it. Or, you know, they don't want to tell you what it was. Because if you could justify it, then they like, damn, she know. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to really talk too much. Because they know, okay, I talk a little too much, I might slip up and tell on myself. So, that's when you have to look at yourself. And you have to say to yourself, is it worth it? And like I was saying, a lot of people put up with it because they, number one, they have kids. And another thing, they're comfortable. You look at these day and times, when you have to end a relationship with someone and y'all live together, that's the hardest part. Y'all have cell phones on the same account. You have car insurance on the same account. You have possibly he or she, mostly he, is paying your car note. So you have to look at, if we just end this like this, then the money that we are putting together is now going to be the money we're putting aside. Because, for example, you may be paying, let's say that you had accidents, got tickets, suspended license, whatever the case may be, and your insurance for full coverage is, and you buying your car or truck, whatever, your insurance may be, say, $385, okay? And then with you on there and your vehicle don't have full coverage, then you're looking at, okay, it may go up to $300, right? Because I remember the girl, for her car that was already paid off, she was only paying $15 a month for it, the insurance. And, you know, like 100 and something. You know, this was like maybe not 4 or 5 years. This was like, I'm going to say 8 years ago. So, you know, that's reasonable. So if you're going from, you know, you and him putting money in together, let's say y'all both put $2,000, you know, in bills together, because your bills come to $4,000. So you put $2,000 together. Sometimes when you have to go get your own lights, your own cable, your own rent, your own water, your own, you know, whatever, now you're paying $300. You're paying an extra $1,000. And you're like, dang, you know, it's like I can't save like I want to. So a lot of times you look at that, and I believe that's why some women put up with it, because they don't feel like, you know, especially if you have kids, trying to figure out how we're going to do this, and they deal with it. But that's not what we as women need to do. First of all, we need to put a foot down. You messing around? Okay, now it's time for you to get your behind whooped. No, because there's no reason you should be messing around. You should be happy with all this. You don't need, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, who they're trying to get is not really even good. They be like, okay, you left me for that? Because it be a that, okay? How many times you seen they left a women for a beautiful woman who don't have attitude, who's just perfect? It's not always. It might be maybe 2% out of, I'm going to say 10%. Maybe 10 to 20% out of 100. Maybe. I'm going to keep it close to 10. I'm not going to say 20. Because a lot of times, they be thinking that these particular women are what they want, and it don't be. Now, let's go back. Vice versa. It could be women doing the same thing the man is doing. Okay? But I'm just using men at this time because that's what I see a lot of. They want to be in control. And that is not the way it's supposed to be. A relationship is supposed to be 50-50. Okay, 50-50. It should not be I have total control. Nowadays, we're putting money together to make things work, especially when you have kids. Because when you have kids, I mean, I'm looking at me personally. My kids' fathers is 2 sets. My oldest son has a father by himself. My 3 of the same have the father by themselves. So it's 2 men that was in my life. My ex-husband and my kid's father. Okay? So my kids' fathers, neither one of the 2 was really in their kid's life. Now, my set of 3, their father was there a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. But it wasn't enough that they needed him for, or that they wanted him for. So it's like, at that time, you know, if I know something ain't right, buddy, you got to go. And that's what happened. Even though I had kids, I had to say, you know what? You can do this, Mz.TreZena. You can do it. Let that man go. And that's what I did. Because trust me, when he did his little dirt, he was one of them that would bring something nice home. So a lot of times I put up with it for a certain, you know, a certain level of time. Okay, you redecorating my room. Okay, you buying me what I want, what I need. So let me go ahead and enjoy it for a moment. But then I made a goal to myself. I said, if we're not going to do what's right by New Year's, if he's not here on New Year's, it's done. It's over. And that's what ended up happening. We were not together on, was we? We was together for a few New Year's, meaning that he was there with the kids. Because I gave him a couple of years to try to get it together. But then the 3rd New Year's was a wrap. Done deal. Over with. So I had to put my foot down. I know my kids were hurt, especially my baby son. He was devastated. I mean, when I can tell you, every time his dad leave to go wherever, he would stand at that door and cry for hours. Not an hour, hours. So it took a long time for me to get him to the point where he had to understand mommy was going to be mom and dad when dad wasn't around. But when dad was around, he was going to let dad, I was going to let dad be dad. So, I know I was all over the place, people. I know, warriors. I was there, and there. But my main point is we have to work together. A man can't have total control. A woman can't have total control. You have to be in this together. You have to love each other. Whatever way you start your relationship, that's the way that relationship should end. You know, Lord be that it's ending because he's resting in peace. If that makes sense. Not as ending because he done left you and he want to go check out another chick. No. No. So, I hope this helped. You know, because it's like I said, listening to ItsJustinesWorld, it really, you know, got my attention. And I was just thinking, you know, a lot of people go through this and they really don't realize it, but men's are, you know, when they're in control, you know, they're going to do whatever. When you have a little small argument, then that means he's going to go talk to somebody else about it. And then they're going to end up messing around with each other. And then what's going to happen? There's cheating going to become a disaster to your relationship. So, if you enjoyed, listen to Mz.TreZena. I can't get it out. If you enjoy it, listen to Mz.TreZena talk about it. Why do a man have to be in control? I don't know if I started it like that, but I'll figure it out by the time I have to put the title in there. But if you enjoyed it, thumbs it up. If you are not a warrior yet, what are you waiting on? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Then hit the notification button to be notified of all videos, along with share this video. Let them know what your girl is thinking. Later.